obviously something that people learn to do very well on their own.
We're going to pop off tonight. I think it's going to be tonight. Be patient. I was trying to figure out how to get. I'm a little ignorant sometimes. I'm trying to be able to. There's a way that I can split the screen and then pull up shit from YouTube and then play it if I want to, and I just forgot how to do it. So this is all I have in my catalog. But it's music that that's me playing the drums. I was singing at the beginning of the song. This is Steve Ross singing right now. Let me know that you can hear everything all right. Just wait to see if anybody might join. Hell, it is what it is, right? But I took my friend Cynic's advice and filled with funeral of dreams inside, feelings of nothing staying to every direction denied. And then that's me coming in there screaming. I'm saying, what have I? What have I? What have I? With my life. Anyway, this is not going to be a downer stream. Trust me on that. We're not going to try to be too emotional tonight. Of course, everybody knows Great Cloud gets a little emotional. I wouldn't be Great Cloud if I didn't. And it's raining on me. And we do have a giveaway that I will be hopefully ending soon. I'm trying to arrange it where, you know what I mean? Trying to give it enough time. The more people that enter, which I think we're only at 3 or 4 people entering right now. That's another song that we played. Actually, I don't give a shit if the neighbors. I don't think they're going to hear this. Let me close my door real quick. I'm about to do something for you. Hopefully somebody will show up. What was that? What was that? Oh, okay. Well, then we're hey. At least somebody showed up for a minute. You said you would. Can you hear
Yeah,
me?
yeah, yeah. I can hear you. I can hear you loud and clear, man.
Uh, well, man, I'm trying to. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
You see the? I don't know if you can see it, but I got it raining on us.
yeah. I see that, man. That's a cool effect.
Yeah, I'm trying to learn. Uh, you know, I don't know if you know, but like the other night when I did my first late night stream, man, I was like
Mm-hmm.
earlier that day, I was like, because I came up while I was in detox, I was like, fuck, because damn, man, I got out of detox and my main channel was at 1,380 something. I got out of detox on Thursday and I opened
Mm-hmm.
up the damn channel and it was at 1,420. It's at
Oh shit.
1,430 now. I'm like, how am I
Yeah,
growing when I ain't even been out there?
yeah, yeah, yeah. You got some content on there that's growing, that's catching eyes or something on your original channel?
I on my little channel. You talking about this channel or the other channel?
The other channel.
I guess so. Like I didn't even realize, like sometimes I'm over there streaming and there's a certain different kind of I mean, my other channel is like more like just straight up like me sharing my damn life, reading
Yeah, yeah,
devotionals, reading other spiritual shit that I like.
yeah, yeah,
Uh so it's kind of a different audience, but a lot of the people before I even started Great Cloud's Thoughts, I'd be over there talking about. I mean, I'll talk about comics over there, but
Mm-hmm. But this channel is strictly comics.
well, it's comics and then anything entertainment wise. What I'm thinking about is I've got a lot of friends in a music community,
Mm-hmm.
a couple of different ones, and some of them kind of have a career at it. Maybe not a career, but they've got songs out there like
Yeah, yeah,
and albums and shit. So
yeah.
what I'm thinking about is trying to start a show where I have that type of people, like from the music scene and stuff. Let me
Mm-hmm.
I ain't trying to bore you, man.
Oh no, you're fine. You're fine.
Uh but yeah, I just I'm realizing you just got to keep at it.
Yeah.
Like the other night when I started a little bit before 12 and then we went for about 2 hours and I fucked something up. Like Cynic was in the chat, hanging out with
Mm-hmm.
me. He was like,
Mm-hmm.
man, I'm tired. I'm going to lay down, but I'm going to be here. Oh, hell, I didn't. I fucking accidentally.
Oh, oh, it changed again. What is this?
I'm just learning. They got these different, things that I can try to
Spice things
use.
up.
Yeah, and I don't know what this is.
Yeah,
Anyway,
it's
hold
like
on.
some zebra print or something.
Yeah, but there's some things down here that says background, and I don't know. I've been trying to figure out what that is, so it's going to take some time.
Yeah,
There's another one. That's kind of groovy, really.
yeah, it is the kind of groovy. Would you normally stream on StreamYard or?
Well, I'm on Restream now. I'm paying for it.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. Yeah.
Well, just because I know that like StreamYard's more expensive, and
Mhm.
I everybody else that I know that's been using StreamYard and shit, a lot of them said it changed and is weird, and I'd only used it for a little while
Yeah.
on the free end, and then on the free end now, I think what is it? They've knocked people down to 5 hours or some shit.
5 hours? What?
Yeah. So
Wow.
Dr. Ben ended up paying and like for his service now, so he's got a professional or
Yeah,
at least an upgraded. But yeah, like I
it is
remember
expensive. Yeah, definitely.
months ago, Johnny Scab was like, "Man, I can only stream 5 hours a month on this," and so then we found Restream, and
Mhm.
Restream, is on their free thing, you can stream as much as you want. But you're a little limited on, like, it might not be high definition and all that shit.
Yeah.
So I'm paying the most basic, like it'll be $19 a month and shit.
And that's not bad. That's better than fucking what
Yeah.
StreamYard wants you to pay. They
And
went
I
up
can
in
have
price.
like by upgrade, like I don't know what all I really like. I'm gonna have to fuck around with it to figure out, what all I'm able to do. Like I ain't figured out, if my upgrade allows me to create like I'm still learning the computer that someone sent me, so it's kind of it'll get
computer
there.
you got?
Huh? It's
kind
a
of computer you
Dell.
got?
It's
Dell,
just like
okay.
a Dell. I don't know. It's a few years old, but
Yeah.
refurbished. But a subscriber of mine that's also a friend, like we actually, like they were, they found me through Dr. Ben's channel. I guess I was on a stream with him, and they found me there, and then they started following me, and then. Like I put my email, like I was like, man, I'm always easy to get in touch. I said, I'll send my email to you. And then through the email, we can determine if, like that's how I do it. Like if somebody wants to get in touch with me, email me first. And then I kind of feel the vibe out. And then I'm like,
right.
You want to have the actual contact, I'll send you my fucking number. And you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
I say that a lot. It's kind of stupid, but.
No, I don't think it's stupid at all. It just means you're just, what's the word I'm looking for? You're an extrovert instead of an introverted person, right?
I'm kind of both. Well, because like what you did, like what I just came out of, if you think about it, like, of course I was drinking, man. I swear to God, I was drinking. I started in September and didn't stop till last Friday.
Oh God.
I was drinking up to, like on a bad day, I only had 1/5, but it got up to where I was starting to have 2/5 a day, and then sometimes I was drinking more than I needed to.
Yeah.
And I don't need to drink at all. So
yeah.
I hate that. Patience is a virtue, is what I'm learning too with streaming. It's like, hell, I'm only 12 minutes in. What do I expect? I just kind of did it on the spot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if you wait around, people show up eventually. Like the other night, 7 of 9 came on my show, and Dennis Rodriguez. I don't know if you know him.
Yeah, I know him. Well, I sort of know him. I think I talked to him a few times.
You know Dennis?
Yeah. I think I was in a group chat with him, or I'm still in the group chat with him. I think me and him maybe had a few words together. Nothing bad or anything like that.
No, like
yeah.
I don't think he has any disagreements with. Who gives a shit?
Right.
Right now, what did I title this? I don't remember.
Let's talk comics and whatever comics group.
Yeah, because have you heard about what I'm doing?
No. What are you doing?
Oh, shit, I just switched it around. Anyway, so we had our first. It was kind of later at night. I think we'd been. I might have been in the chat or either on the stream with Dr. Ben and Omar. I can't remember if I called and was in the chat or not, but I was like, hey, I'm going to fire up comments group dildos.
Wait, dildos?
So you get what I'm talking about? It's a parody show making fun of
okay. I see what you're saying.
I'm not trying to create enemies, but Omar was like, he said, you got a good idea. And there's going to be some people who love the hell out of it, but there's some people going to not realize that you're just fucking being funny.
Yeah.
They can kiss my ass.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah.
I follow Patrick. I have nothing against him, but like.
Yeah, I got nothing against Patrick either. I like.
But I mean, Ben's my friend, and that was the whole idea. Is like, I'm gonna do a parody show. Fuck it.
Yeah, so, I say go for it. Definitely. You know?
It went well. It went pretty well.
That's good.
We did like an hour-and-a-half stream, and so it's not always going to be comics group dildos. Like right now is not a comics group dildos, you know. But if I can get it rolling, man, I think it'd be an entertaining. I think it would. I think people will.
Yeah, they'll check it out.
Once we. I just got to nail down like I want to make sure I know it's on a certain day and
Mm-hmm.
a time, and I'd like to try to make it where if like if y'all were streaming, and it's kind of hard to do that, but I like if y'all were streaming, like
Mm-hmm.
I would want to do it on like an off night where like maybe y'all ain't streaming and I run a Comics Gate dildo or
Yeah,
Comics
yeah.
group, and then maybe y'all might have free time to come on because
Mm-hmm.
like
Well, the days we don't stream would be what? Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Those are days we normally don't stream.
okay,
So yeah, I'll go for one of those days. If you want to get Cynic on, you might not want to stream on a Wednesday because Cynic goes on Good Logic's channel because he's a co-host on that channel.
yeah, Cynic will let me know. Like me and him are
Yeah.
actually we're talking about he I don't know if you know this either. But I reached out like actually if you didn't know, like I want to read something to you that I wrote. It was inspired by you guys.
Oh.
Well, I'm reaching out trying to ask somebody. You'll understand once I read it, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a second.
All right, take your time, man. Take your time.
Well, because I don't want to like. I'm trying not. And if I do tear up, it's out of joy, man.
Yeah,
Like,
I got you. I got
I'm
you.
so like I'm. Anyway, I wrote this while I was in detox. Heart to heart, start to start, soul to soul, seeking to achieve our goals, unsure how to find our spirit's cure. Let's build a team to manifest a dream. Learn to see the messages within the clouds and share them out loud. Become grounded so this can be founded. To move in a stable direction and begin our creation. Heart to heart, start to start, soul to soul, to achieve our goals. Build a team to offer inspiration. Start the preparation. Breaking the stagnation. Resist temptation of distraction. Soul to soul to play our role. I'm almost done.
Oh, you're fine.
I don't know if you can see where I'm going with this. Play our role in the connection to come to a realization. It can be fun and it can be done. They say nothing's new under the sun. At times, going at it alone can weigh a ton. If you're interested, help me build a team to manifest a dream. And I don't know if you see where I'm saying that y'all inspired me because of what Cynic's doing. Like, I'm like, I was just, and so I don't know. It might sound stupid. I don't know. I read it to Cynic.
No, it's not stupid at all.
Well, like he talked. I remember months ago, like Cynic, when he before the imprint really got rolling, he was telling me about it. He actually, I think, was on the stream with me.
Yeah,
and I told him about what story I have, Hero and Dog, that's been in my head for years. And I do have some world building stuff already, that character names and shit like that. I just get stuck. I work better when I have somebody to bounce off of. So I was real happy that he said he'd be glad to help me develop it, like the story and concept. So I got to get all my stuff together, and then I got to like get it into like a file where I can send it to him. You know,
yeah.
Like the information I have built. So, and then Elliot Rodriguez, that night that I did that first stream, I opened up Elliot's book because it came in while I was in detox. Matter of fact, I'll show you. I got the.
Hold up. First, hold up. I don't know why you said Elliot Rodriguez, and I was thinking of someone totally different. Of course, I know Elliot Rodriguez.
Right.
We talked beyond group chats. I had him on my stream multiple times. Ominous, yes.
Look.
I'm so retarded. Oh my god.
So I literally opened it up that night. That was
Yeah.
I waited for that. I was like,
Yeah,
I'm gonna set up a fucking stream. I just got out of T-Talks. It's like, man, I was rolling, man. You know,
Yeah, yeah,
I had some gummies that were like psychedelic that
yeah,
actually work.
yeah.
So I was like, and I was drinking coffee and just
Mhm.
whatever. But so Elliot, like we were up till so the stream got fucked up where you couldn't see me or hear me for a minute. So I
Yeah.
had to end it for about 20 seconds and then I restarted it. And
Yeah.
and then like I don't know if Cynic was in the chat when, but all of a sudden 7 of 9 came on and he was already sloshed. But when it started off, he was asking some decent questions, but he wasn't understanding that I literally had just opened the fucking package before
Yeah.
he came on. He kept
Yeah.
asking me all this information about the book and the story, and I'm like, dude, I opened it tonight.
Yeah, you
I
didn't
hadn't
even
even
read it
read
yet.
it yet. God
Yeah.
dang, you know?
Yeah.
And then I started mentioning, like I brought, like he was doing, like I like 709. He's a good dude, or I think he is. He gave me some compliments and shit. He told me he appreciates me being a part of Comicsgate,
Yeah.
and I don't know. He said that he sees me as like a foundation. I don't know what that means, but
Maybe because you're like a customer. Would you say that like you're more just a customer or whatnot? Because Comicsgate needs customers, because
oh yeah, I'm a customer,
without
but
it.
I'm a
Mhm.
customer, but
Mhm.
like I've been following Comicsgate for. I'm trying to remember what. I guess I started in 2018, maybe, because wasn't it started in like 2015?
Yeah, like 2015, 2016, somewhere around there, I
Yeah.
think.
So somewhere between 2015 and 2018, I started following. I was over on Gab at the time and no other social media,
Yeah.
and that's kind of where I found it.
Yeah.
There
I
was a
remember Gap, yeah.
and like I post a little bit on Gab, but I really don't stay much over there just because it ain't reaching many people. I think you understand. But I want to make sure it is probably the most free speech fucking platform. It's definitely more free speech than X.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And,
And
I've never been on it. I've always heard of Gab, but I've never been on Gab.
Well, like I think there's it got a bad name because they were trying to say there was a bunch of and there are some racist motherfuckers over there, but
yeah,
it's truly like a platform that he tried the guy that owns it. He wants to be able to let people fucking speak whatever they want to speak,
Yeah.
Like I remember back in the day, dude, on Facebook, I would just get on there and talk nigger. I'm not even racist. And
yeah,
they weren't saying shit about none of my posts.
That's how it be. That's how it be like, man. That's exactly how it be like. People just say what the fuck they want on the internet, no matter how. They don't care who it offends or how someone get offended by it. Just like fuck it.
Yeah, like
say the F slur, N slur. It doesn't fucking matter, man.
Well, like, let me explain for anybody that rewatches this, because I think we have. That ain't you watching, is it? You don't have it on also on another device.
No. I did at first before I hopped on. I was trying to listen before I get on.
Yeah. Well, no, just sometimes that's what's happening. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not in. Yeah. Okay. Like sometimes I could go in from Gray Cloudy Day on my phone and turn on and turn my volume down. And it'd be another viewer, which actually counts as another viewer,
Yeah, it does, yeah.
But I just wanted to say, whoever's watching, whoever rewatches it, that what I just said, like, because people don't, like, right now, like, if anybody's watching that might not be part of our community, but actually follows me here, Ruby is a black guy, and so fuck off if you didn't like what I said. No, I'm saying
yes.
No, I mean, because I told you what I'd just get on there and challenge shit, man. I'd get on there and just be like, faggot, and all. This was years ago, and then all of a sudden things changed, and I hate Facebook anyway, man. I'm glad
I
I'm not.
barely use it. I barely use it.
Well, I'm not on there no more. My account got hacked last year, and somebody fucking. The only
Oh,
thing I
shit.
hate is I had a pretty good following on Instagram. I was part of a couple of good communities there, like a toy community and shit, toy collecting community.
Yeah.
And but I just decided I was like, I ain't gonna try to get my accounts back. I don't give a damn. Fuck it. Because now the Instagram bothers me, but the Facebook, it wasn't helping me grow the channel. It wasn't helping. Like a lot of the people they would just watch like when I'd post my YouTube links, I don't think they were actually ever tapping and going to YouTube and watching. They just let it play on their timeline.
Yeah.
And I don't think that counts as you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I know what you're saying. I know exactly what you're saying.
Yeah, like if you just leave it sit there, it'll be playing and stuff. And I don't believe any of my, I don't think, I mean, some of my friends were, but it's like, I was like, you know, because they actually kind of kicked me off a few years ago. And that's when I ended up on Gab.
Why they kicked you off?
I don't know. I can't remember.
Oh.
But all of a sudden it was like, somehow I'd done something or said something. I don't know what the hell I did.
Yeah.
So when they did that, I was like, I went over to Gab and I stayed on Gab for about a year and a half. I'm still on there, but like I used it the most, you know.
Yeah.
And then when Elon bought X, I was like, well, fuck, I'll go back to Twitter now.
Yeah.
I was on Twitter in 2015 when it still wasn't too bad.
Oh, yeah?
I mean, it was, you know what I mean? Like it.
Yeah,
like it hadn't really gotten too fucking, but it was as soon as the Donald
It didn't
Trump
get crazy. It didn't get crazy yet. That's what you're saying. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
Because I
was on Twitter at that time.
And it might have been 2014, but I had a channel called, well, I've had two channels, I think, but I had one day, you can still look it up. I can't even get into it now. But you can find one called A Day in the Life of Gray Cloud. I think that's what it's called.
A Day in the Life of Gray Cloud? All right.
Yeah, it's got, it's just some wild stuff when I was living in my apartment and shit. Not a lot on there. And then the second time I made a channel, it was Gray Cloud, the Gift Given Scribe, because that's what my title was at the time. And I was doing skateboard giveaways, man. Like,
oh, shit.
Yeah, matter of fact, I'm probably going to do a giveaway for a skateboard that I have that I can't ride just because of my physical conditions.
So you were a skater back in the day?
Yeah, I mean, I was still skating as far, like about 6 or 7, like before I left Morgan in North Carolina, I was still able to fucking get on a board and skate. I had a board.
Yeah.
But what I was doing every month when I'd get my disability, I had a few friends like in the skateboarding world. Like, have you ever heard of Mike Vallely?
No, I haven't.
Well, he's a professional skateboarder, and I've met him back in the day. He's like easy to communicate with and reach out to. And he had his own company that he had started. I think he's ended it now. But so I was getting decks from him. You know, I was paying for them. But he signed each deck and everything like that. And
yeah, what year was this?
Shit, I'd have to look at the channel. It had to be 2014 or 2015.
Okay, yeah.
But what I was doing, I didn't realize that a skate shop had just opened up because they had finally gotten approved to make a skate park there. So what I was trying to do, because at this point there wasn't a skate shop and all this shit, and I didn't know. I was like, well, fuck, every month I'm going to order a couple of decks or maybe some wheels or whatever I can. And then I'm going to go around, because I knew this, like all the young guys that skated in the community, man, like they were like every time they found out that I skated, you know, like I'd get on and I couldn't ollie no more because I had broken my knee years ago, and like I couldn't press down and do my ollies anymore, but I could still do some like different flat land. I could do shove-its and
Mhm.
No complies. I don't know if you even know what I'm talking about, but
I barely know any of those things, but it's interesting to listen to. All I know is I do know an ollie, and I was gonna say like what like a kick flip.
yeah, like I could even still kick flip it, but not
Mhm.
land it.
Yeah.
But which is weird. But the ollie, I just couldn't ollie because my knee, like
Mhm.
it was like I couldn't put enough pressure, so I would just do what I could and just had
Yeah.
fun with it. But I
Yeah.
would go around and find like different skaters that I knew, or if I didn't know them, hell, give decks away if I thought they were cool. You know, I was like,
Mhm.
especially if they had a shitty, like if they needed a new deck or
Yeah.
whatever. You know,
Yeah. You looked out for
yeah.
them. Mhm.
And that, but then at the same time I started doing that, then all of a sudden I found out there's a skate shop and all this other shit. And it was like, damn, and I went and introduced myself to the guy that owned the skate shop, but he was kind of like, I think he comes from like money and shit. And he kind of uppity,
Yeah. One of those guys.
like cynic, I guess. No, I'm just joking.
No, you can say that. He's not here to defend himself, so fuck him.
Yeah, like, see, sometimes I get impatient. Like, I'm realizing, hell, I ain't been on 30 minutes.
Mhm.
So, back to the thing about the other night, I realized, so this is the thing. I mentioned this 7 to 9. I was like, well, Stimulating Cynic has said that he'll help me with my story, like help me. And he's like, oh, I love Cynic and shit like that. And then
Yeah.
Dennis Rodriguez was in the chat and he's like, y'all both want to have his babies. Like Dennis hadn't came on the show yet. But then all of a sudden, like it came into like, he started asking me like, but do you trust him? And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? It's like, of course I trust him. Or
7 to 9 saying this.
huh?
7 to 9 is asking this.
Yeah, and I mean, he was just like, I don't know if he was being funny or being serious, but he was like, yeah, but how can you trust someone with the title cynic, and all this other shit? And I was like, dude, it's not like I'm giving him any fucking money for anything.
Right.
I mean,
Yeah.
not that I wouldn't. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? When some of y'all's projects come out, I'm gonna fucking be there for you.
Right.
But like
Huh.
he kept, I didn't understand, man. It was like because I think Cynic might have been in the chat at the beginning and then was out, and so then all of a sudden it was like, and I could be wrong. Uh, It just was weird to me, man. Like you can, like Dennis, even once he came on, once 7 to 9 did leave, Dennis was like, "Yeah, I don't know where all that came from." Like I was like, "Why
Yeah.
is he asking me if I trust somebody that I'm telling? Hey, this dude's saying that he'll help me," and he's like, "I guess I don't know." It was kind of insinuated. Well, he's not just helping you to help you. I'm
Yeah, I
like,
mean, that's what it kind of sounds like. I mean, perhaps 7 to 9 is trying to, I guess, in his own way, look out for you. I mean, we are. I mean, I'm not really new in this space, but I'm kind of new in this space. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I've been in CG, but I'm not like at the time I wasn't like a player. I wasn't like a face. You know what I'm saying? I'm
right,
just another gear in the machine, as like a customer or whatever. But now I'm kind of in this position to where people know me. I'm not just a nobody in the chat. You know what I'm saying? It's like they know me.
right,
They come to my shows and all that stuff, and so they're probably looking at like where these guys come from. These are not people that I know from fucking 2018, 2016 CG. These are just
yeah.
new guys, even though I've been here forever. Even so, it might be like that with Cynic. Like, who is this guy? Like, I keep hearing about this Cynic guy. I don't know. He might be dangerous, but I don't think
Well, no, like
Cynic's
I mean, as
dangerous.
soon as I
People just
mentioned
talk to
his
each other.
name, he was like, "Oh, I love Cynic."
Yeah.
But then he starts asking me about do I trust him, and I'm thinking, well,
Mhm.
we're like it ain't the point of like I'm not exchanging money or anything yet. Like I'm reaching out to say, hey, anybody can just help me develop this shit,
Yeah.
And so what I was getting at, so about I don't know what time it was. Me and Dennis Rodriguez were still. We just kept streaming, And
Mhm.
all of a sudden, like it's early morning, you know, like about 4 o'clock in the morning, Elliot Rodriguez pops in the fucking chat. And I was like, hell fucking yeah, dude. I just opened up your package today and all this shit. And I invited him on, but he was getting his kids ready for school and shit like that.
Yeah.
And so we actually have a stream set up for next Wednesday in the afternoon.
I saw that.
Yeah. I didn't know that his time zone must be an hour ahead, because he was like, he hit me up and was like, man, I appreciate it. And he's like, but I see it set for 1:30 something. And I was like,
Mhm.
no, I set it for 12 something. So I realized he was like 11:30 would be better for me.
Yeah.
So there must be a time difference. So I just went in and changed it'll be like at 11:30
Yeah.
or around 11:30 on Wednesday. He's going to come on. And
Mm-hmm.
like, this is the first time I've set something up this far in advance, actually fucking posted it. And now I want to be able to get some eyeballs on it. Like, if I'm going to have a guest on and talk about their shit, man, hopefully a few people will show up and support it.
So that's gonna be 11:30 his time. So you're gonna have to go back an hour?
No, it'll be 11:30 my time.
Oh, okay. So your time, okay.
Right, because
Wednesday.
I guess when he told me 12:30, he didn't realize there's a time difference, and I didn't either.
Yeah.
So when I posted it to him, in his time zone, it must have showed up like it was 1:30.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? Because I
Yeah,
went back,
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
I went in and I looked. I was like, no, I set it for 12:28.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, there must be a time difference. So I had to set it, So it's correct now.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Well,
And
I
I
hope you have a
think
good show. I'll be there. I'll be in the chat. I'll be at work, but I'll be in the chat.
That's cool. I'm just meaning even somebody I want to try to see that some people's in the chat for him, let him talk about what he's done. Of course, this is the completed thing, but he's still working on the full thing, like this is just preview shit.
Okay, yeah.
Well, like, you know what I mean? Like, this book is, remember,
how many pages is it? How many pages is it? Like 5? 10 pages?
I think I had to count because I still haven't got around. I've got to read it. I'll probably read it tomorrow because, like, I'm not going to have him on and not have read it.
Yeah.
That'd be stupid as fuck.
Yeah.
Like,
gotta do your homework.
The way I did it yesterday was I just counted. There's one. Do you count like the front is the first page when you flip it? The back's the second page, right?
Yeah.
So you'd have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's 10 pages of the preview scene and the fight scene, but then you go into the you'll start into the extra pages he put in, like characters,
character bios, all that stuff.
So that's cool. Like, so if you count those pages, really, what did I say? 10 of the scene.
Yeah, we said so. That's what, 2 pages there, or
this
just more
like
characters.
1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 make where you get the map.
Okay, so that'd be 15.
That's like what?
15 pages.
I think that's worth $10.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Well, I mean, it wasn't like an expensive one. He just wanted to get something out there and introduce people to the characters, and I understand. But I don't know how big the actual book that he's doing that's going to be the total story, which I guess I can find out when he comes on the show. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You just have to ask that question.
Yeah. But let him talk about, like, this is and he let everybody know, like, that was the deal. Like, it's not like so I just, because I found him, I think I was on a stream with him at some point, and we met each other, and he was talking about, and I was like, man, I'm gonna fucking check this out, and kind of getting to know him a little bit, and so I was like, I'm gonna back this dude, And then when he got them etch cards, like these cards are badass, dude. Like,
Yeah, I've been seeing them online a lot. Is
They're
that
like-
metal or is that just like a?
yeah, this is metal. It's
Okay.
a metal etched card.
Yeah, that's cool.
And like I said, I'm gonna give one of these away on the channel once I end the Van Piglet giveaway.
Yeah.
Like I want to, I've got different plans. Like I want to try to line it up. Like you know how Godfoes is about, like they're doing they haven't launched it yet. but
Oh,
they're getting
sign
ready
up. It's like a sign up.
so- for Colga.
Yeah. They're coming
Well, I
on our
have to-
channel on Sunday. Actually, we're gonna be having them back on.
I think I saw that, or I don't remember if I heard Cynic say it before the stream ended, or if he told me in the chat or in the DM. But what I'm wanting to do is I can't do it now because I fucked up last night, and God dang, I fucked up. I was on I shouldn't have been on the site that I was on, but I fell asleep, and it was still on the section where like you pick out how much, okay, like I want this many of tokens or whatever. And I had fell asleep. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
I fell asleep when I woke up. I had fucking purchased $110 worth.
No.
And I think it's non-refundable, man. Like I was like, what the fuck? I was like, Jesus Christ, man. Like I still got a whole month to go. I mean, I've got a little bit of money, but I'm like, and I'm embarrassed to even say the shit, but you know, I was like, I don't know how to fix this. Because like them type of sites, I don't think will fucking refund.
No.
Not once you.
So I think
was
you'll have
like,
to call your bank or something.
I mean, I could claim, like the bank said it looked like suspicious activity. Do you recognize this? And da. I could have claimed that, but hell, I know that I'm the one that fucking did it. You know?
Yeah.
So, that's a pretty funny story, though.
It is very funny. Yes.
So it's like now I'm even less. You know, I've still got a little money, but it's kind of like I've still got a few groceries to get and shit like that. But man, I always figure out a way to get by. And like God told me today, he's like, you know, I ain't gonna let you. You ain't gonna go without, Gray Cloud.
Yeah.
Like, you know, when you get, if you end up being broke too soon, you ain't gonna hurt for nothing. So I ain't worried about it.
Right.
I don't know if that makes any sense.
No, that makes a lot of sense. I get exactly where you're going, what you're saying.
I have a strong relationship. I call him Big Kahuna because it was requested of me.
You should have a strong relationship with God, though. It doesn't matter what you call him, you know.
Like last year, you know, I'd started calling him Big Kahuna, and then in my conversations with God, you know, like God said, "I like that.
Yeah,
I like that." He's like, "Start referring to me as that. Like when you're streaming, when you talk to other people, whether they understand it or not is, you know, if God's telling me, hey, I like that, because it makes it's a more personal relationship.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I get worried that people are like, when I talk about that, I really communicate with and all of, you know.
Nah, man, fuck those people. You don't need to worry about that. I get it, man. I totally get it. Straight up. Like I have conversations with God too, you know.
Yeah,
sometimes
like,
you gotta sit down and quiet and actually, you know, conversate with the universe and understand things that's going on and you know, get your mind right a little bit. You know, he helps you straighten your mind out whenever shit's going on. When things are confusing, you know. So if you gotta call him Big Kahuna, sometimes I call him Big Cheese, Big G. You know what I'm saying? So if you gotta call him that just to make it easier, then you know, call him that. It ain't disrespectful.
Well, I had somebody, I made a comment or something, and I don't remember who it was, but then like some other Christian type person came in. I'd referred to God as Big Kahuna.
Yeah.
And then they came in commenting like, talking like I was talking about a pagan God. And I was like, Well, evidently you don't know what the fucking word kahuna means.
Exactly. Exactly.
Like, if you're telling me I'm talking about a pagan god, I'm just saying the big chief, the fucking wahoo, the
Yeah.
boss, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm trying to be patient, like even when you have to leave or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was saying the other night. I realized if you want to build it, you got to stay. Like a girl I'm talking to, she told me, she's like, even if it's just one person watching, even if nobody's watching, just keep going.
That's how you gotta do it.
Somebody will rewatch it at some point, hopefully.
Yeah, that's how you have to do it. That's what I did when I first started streaming on my original channel. Is like, barely if no one shows up, then no one shows up. But you still gotta, you still gotta go out there and perform. You still gotta do it, talk, say what you gotta say.
I've got to, like, I'm trying to create the habit of like trying to do something every day on the streaming part. Of course, I just got out of detox and it's been just a few days, and then I've slept half the day away or all day away. But I got to get back to trying. Like, I did a few shorts today and stuff. I did a short to promote my friend. Of course, in the short, I said, and that's on the other channel. I was like, Matt don't need my help really, because I was teasing him but I was wearing his shirt, like Off Topic Show.
Yeah,
he's got like 250 something thousand people that on his channel.
Yeah,
but like he's a cool dude. Like he'll fucking talk to you. Like it might take him a minute, but he'll get back with you if you DM. And like hell, around Christmas time, around my birthday, he sent me something. He's like he sent me $20 because I was like, man, I'm craving a fucking pizza from this store over here and shit, you know, and like my money hadn't hit yet, and he's like, go get you something, happy birthday. So
that was nice.
It's cool when you meet what I consider a bigger, like if you got 250 something thousand people on your channel, that's, to me, that's pretty, that's kind of successful.
Yeah, it is successful.
And he does music too, man. Like his rap name is White Noise, like with
White Noise
with a Z. Like
yeah, it will be a Z. Yeah, I got you.
He's good at his fucking shit, man. And like he was like the other night, I seen him, or it was yesterday, I think, and he was streaming. I caught it. I guess it was towards the end, and I hollered at him. He's got me I'm a moderator too there. But somebody was like fucking pushing at him because you ain't got but 60 people, or you ain't. And he was like, motherfucker, that's 60 more people than you probably have. Or like, he's talking shit back to people. Like it might, but I've seen his chat, have like hundreds of people in it. Yeah. It just depends. He's over in Sicily.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, he's from California.
Yeah, but he lives up
his
there.
Wife's from wife's from Sicily, and a few years ago, because he's been doing the YouTube thing for a long time. He's had several channels. Like he started when you still just had to record on a fucking camera and then download it and then put it out.
Yeah, yeah.
Like that's how long he's been doing this shit, man.
Yeah, early YouTube. Gotcha.
Yeah, like he's had several channels, and then evidently I don't know exactly when Off Topic started, but he's built it up fucking good. He also is you ever heard of Gavin McGinnis?
Yeah, I heard of Gavin McGinnis.
Well, you know that they own a website called Compound Uncensored or some shit.
Yes.
Well, Off Topic has a show on that. Like he's part of that also.
Okay.
Like, I'm gonna try to go over there, and I don't know exactly how much it's gonna cost, but at some point I want to pay to at least have access to his show over there, because it's like over there. It's a lot different because it's Compound Uncensored. It's associated with Gavin McGinnis and shit.
Yeah.
Because I enjoy Gavin. Like I think people, like everybody thinks he's racist, and he's married to a black woman.
You can't be racist if you're married to a black woman.
No, I mean, like I remember when I first found him on YouTube, he was like, it was like he would
Mhm.
be like talking about like everybody thinks I'm fucking racist. Dumbasses, I'm married to a black woman. You
Yeah.
know, like,
Yeah. Yeah. That's
but people think what they want. You know.
yeah. Of course. That's all you do.
But actually, I might need to. I was going to try to do this as long as I can. I'm challenging myself. I'm like, even if you leave and ain't but one person watching me, it's like
Mhm.
I want to get into being used to be able to like, even if I can, like, if I come on somebody else's stream and they're streaming all night long or for 3 hours,
Yeah.
I want to, or 4 hours, I want to be able to hang in there if I can.
Yeah, that's a good mentality to have, actually. Especially when starting when you start streaming out early. I mean, I remember when Cynic first started hopping on my channel, he was saying, "How can you do it? How can you stream and interact with the chat and all that other stuff?" Like, man, I've been streaming by myself for fucking years at that point, you know. So yeah, you definitely got to start somewhere, and it's
Yeah.
good to just challenge. It's good to challenge yourself in general with anything, you know. Always seek new challenges and try them out, you know. So it's always good to do that.
Yeah. Cynic mentioned the other day, he said he, like, you know what I mean? I told him, I was like, I've never once fucking asked y'all if I could come on or nothing.
Hmm. Hmm.
I ain't never, you know what I mean? Because y'all got your thing going. But
Yeah,
he said, man, that it'd be cool to have y'all.
yeah.
Uh, so, because like he's been on my channel several times, you know. So,
Hmm.
matter of fact, he's one of the first people that I had on, like as a guest.
Oh wow.
Well, that night, it's like I'd had a couple people that I'd streamed with where it was just one person, but then that night, Cypher's Basement was on with us. It was Cynic, Cypher's Basement,
Yeah,
and me.
yeah,
Then, you know, then it was like the next day, Cypher was like, I don't know, man. Like, it's because like he didn't. It's another one of those things where like I was totally still new to the game, like,
hmm,
you know, and he started trying to give me pointers, like you need to have topics and all this other shit, and I'm just like, dude, like I'm trying to do it that way. I'm like, I, I'm trying, but like tonight it was like I want to set up something where like we have like I want to see if I can plan something where I have a couple people they've already agreed to do it and we already know
hmm,
what day and time and we
hmm.
can have a couple of topics we can at least start off with.
Yeah, yeah. I feel you.
Whether
Yeah.
you know whether it's on this channel or the second channel, uh,
Hmm.
or I mean the first channel, the main channel, because I feel kind of guilty like if I'm promoting people, man, like the other channel, but it's not. This channel is about this. Is I want it to be about having fun more.
Yeah.
Of course, like we can talk about life too, but having my friend zone in the comic community. If
Hmm.
they got a product, I want to start being a productive member of the community.
Yeah.
So I have, and it's slowly building. Like the other day, it was at 129. I got 134 or three, or I can't remember. I just looked at it a minute ago before we started. But it's kind of growing a little bit.
Hmm.
Um, it takes time, but I figured if I can get a good entertaining stream going, like I'm talking about, because look, Omar Glitch said he's got a friend. He's got somebody that's in his chat, and now she subscribed to me. But she crochets, and he was telling me about she could crochet me some little dildos. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I told Rare Destruct about that. So that like I've already got like I'm really thinking out some like and think about it, comics group. We can
Hmm.
design something that's CG, but it's
Hmm.
comics group.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you know why I'm doing that. Did you see where Dr. Ben shared this? It was obviously a gay dude, and I don't have any problem with anybody. Like I don't care your
Yeah.
sexuality or whatever, as
Yeah.
long as you're cool people. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's all that really matters.
But like
Yeah.
you don't see him, but he's flipping through this book that Dr. Ben evidently had some stuff that had been printed in. It wasn't his book, but he got to be. It was something kind of. Basically, I was learning about the dude. Kind of stopped associating with Ben at some point. Like he was supposed to. So the dude, I can't remember I'll let him talk about it, but
Yeah.
somehow the book didn't really get put out, and Dr. Ben just did a fucking bootleg one. He said, I just put it out my fucking self because it had his artwork in it.
Yeah.
But like, so the dude that's like talking about this book and flipping through it the entire time, he's giving a good compliments to Dr. Ben. He really likes Dr. Ben, but he keeps showing, but he's part of this comics group. He's part of a comics group.
Yeah.
You know, I don't understand why he's part of he would never say Comicsgate.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I remember Ben telling me this story around the first time I met him. But yeah.
That's where I came up with the idea. I was like, I was like, man, yeah, like the guy, we obviously know what he was talking about. He kept saying comics group.
Yeah.
He had to know what the fuck the real name is. If he,
right.
You know, that's the reason Ben had an issue and then got kind of, I think that's one of the times he started getting really blacklisted where he couldn't. Like, I don't know his whole history, but obviously he's been he's been doing stuff for a while.
Yeah, yeah, he has been, yeah.
And I like his style. I like all kinds of different styles. Cynic and I were talking about, I said, I think one of the quickest ways we can maybe get people, get this part of the story that I have, because it's an epic, it's kind of like how Godfo's doing. I'm building like a timeline. So it's going to go from like when Hero is born and then Dog and him finally leave.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know, but like Dog happens to be his grandfather reincarnated.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll share more later another time. But Cynic has already heard the pitch, the concept. And so like I just have different, because I'm like, how can we keep Dog alive the entire lifespan of Hero? Like, even though like they're able to communicate and shit, you know, but
yeah.
And there's a reason that it's the reason that it's his granddad coming back, because he was part of something that changed the world in a negative way. And for whatever reason, because I have this scene in my head that I think would be funny, where you have, like, if you were looking at it in panels, you're seeing a bitch in heat, or not in heat, but you're seeing a dog giving birth, right?
Yeah.
And then, like, it kind of goes black. Maybe you have a panel that's black, and you hear, and it's got the words there, and you hear someone talking in their head, like, what the fuck is going on? God dang, why am I so slimy? Like, and then all of a sudden, like, he comes out, and of course their eyes ain't open yet, but then there's light. Even though your eyes are closed, the light's still coming through, and he's like, and he hears the puppies and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he's reincarnated. All of a sudden, he's like, what the fuck is going on?
So he's reincarnated as a dog.
Yeah, like well, God, it's basically, I don't know why. I just, years ago, over 20-something years ago, I just had the idea for a story called Hero and Dog, and I thought it'd be cool to try to figure out how. And then it's a few years ago, a friend of mine said, let's do a book. And I told him my story, and he's also can draw and shit, but we just never, matter of fact, he might, once I get to a certain point, he might do some stuff for me. But the point is, like, I remember telling my friend Craig Sawyer 20-something years ago. Craig Sawyer's an author. He's put out a couple book comics and stuff. I don't know if you know who he is. Go look him up on X, man. He's a good dude. I grew up.
What's his name? What's his name?
Craig Sawyer.
Craig Sawyer.
Hold on a minute. Let me just do this. Huh?
Sawyr.
Hold on. I think you got it.
Yeah.
Now he's not like in Comicsgate. He
Mhm.
knows of Comicsgate, and he's not. As far as I know, he's not anti-Comicsgate either. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we actually went to high school together, man. We after high school, like he'd always bring up the time that we fucking left the bar with these two ladies. That once we got to their house,
Mhm.
like I. Like he hooked up with the younger one, and I hooked up with the older one, and
Yeah.
you know, like he brings up some memories, man. you know.
Yeah. I feel yeah.
But he's actually put his first novel out a while back. I've got it somewhere around here. See, I got to get better prepared. Like, and for some reason, I'm forgetting the name. God dang it. That's real shitty of me. But I'm trying to get my shit together. So his first is a thin novel, but he also got into acting, dude.
Okay.
He turns out like my friend Mike Hernandez that grew up with us that I recently reconnected with last year is like, Craig Sawyer was in Benjamin Buttons, don't you? And I was like, what? And he's like, evidently there's a scene where they're standing and there's a boat or something, like there's a big ship, like, and in the background you can see someone crawling up them old things that used to hang over, and there'd be like, I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. So he was like not in there speaking or anything, but he was in the background crawling up the side of the ship.
Yeah.
But I thought that was cool as hell, man. I was like,
Yeah, it seems cool.
Yeah, like he also has been in a part of several short, like horror movies and shit like that. Andy's even crowdfunded and put out some fucking role playing games.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna have him on. Like that's why I suggested check him out, man. Because
I'm gonna check him out.
And if you follow him, drop a comment on something that you like, and let him know that Gray Cloud told you.
Gotcha. I got you, man. Well, anyway, Gray Cloud. I'm gonna have to hop off. I'm getting tired. It's been a long day for me.
Well, yeah, I slept most of the day.
I wish I could have done that. Fuck.
I didn't mean to, but
I know.
Yesterday I slept at 5:30 because I'd been up doing that stream, and then today I didn't go to bed till about 6 a.m.
Yeah,
I thought my hard head thought I'll be able to get up in a couple of hours.
Yeah.
I woke up, but my body has needed the rest. So to be able to sleep that hard, and then wake up and be like, holy fucking shit.
Yeah.
But I appreciate you coming on, man.
No problem, man. You take it easy anytime. Just whenever I have time, I'll hop on, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I try to. You've seen me watch your.
Yeah.
I try to, but we all have lives too, and trying to do.
Yeah. No, you're fine, man. I hold no ill will because, like you said, I understand people got real lives outside of this whole YouTube thing,
Right.
So,
it's like I have a hard time. Like I'm usually like if several people that I really like to support, like you guys, I'll be in your chat for a minute, then I'll pop over like into whoever else's that I'm trying to support. Because I just try to do it that way, man.
Yeah.
Tonight I was watching you from both channels, and then I even made a funny in the chat. Gray Cloudy Day said something like,
you always say some crazy shit in the chat. I love it.
Well, Gray Cloudy Day said, fuck off, Gray Cloud Stalks, or something like that.
Yeah.
And then I came back with like Gray Cloud. I don't remember what I said. I was having a conversation, like making it look like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I get you. I get what you're saying. But all right, man. You take it easy. Then.
Have a good night, man.
You too. Bye.
Bye. Okay. Well, that was cool, man. That was real cool. We're just getting started, ain't we? Fudge, fudge it, fudge it, fudge it. Although, I do need to check some things real quick, I guess. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I'm not trying to ignore you. I'm trying to make sure. Oh God, it's let's see here. It might turn out that I ain't doing nothing for a long time tonight, but that was my plans. That's why I was going to start it later. Uh, but actually, I'm going to try to go to church tomorrow. Uh, so it might be, good to, it might be good to, you know, um, it might be good to just, I'm thinking too hard. Might need to end this and just kind of, you know, do a few things around here. I ain't finished some stuff that I need to get doing. Uh, oh, geez. And if I can go to bed tonight, then I probably should. I mean, it'd probably be a few hours from now because, but I want to attempt to make it to church tomorrow. I ain't been in a while. I'm not always like I'm kind of a mixture of a lot of different things, but I do like where I go when I go and good people. It's just sometimes you can't share certain things with certain people. Like, I mean, if I started talking about crystals or fucking whatever, uh, certain folk are gonna be like, "That's of the devil," or "You're a menace," whatever. And so I've learned how to not. You meet people where they're at. I can't tell you why I've been revealed certain things that other people don't get revealed, but there's a reason. I can assure you that. Uh, yeah, let's wrap it up. I don't think anybody wants to fucking. Anyway, I got to set them up. I got to set this stuff up in advance. So, and then I need to figure out. I like doing the late night streams. It's just I guess I'm being impatient right now. If I hang in there, there might be a way to. If somebody else might show up, and somebody actually might come in from the back. But actually, technically, I could end this and take care of some things, and then if I'm still up in a few hours and want to stream, I'll just fucking do it again. And yeah, anybody that watches me from the main channel, they don't hear me cuss this much. I try to keep it low because I know my viewers. But if they're, I'm just saying, if you're watching, and that's where you know me from the most. I mean, I'm not apologizing. I'm just saying because why should I? I'm a grown man. So, but I'm saying out of respect, if anybody's watching from the other channel and you ain't used to me talking this way as much as I do on this channel, I guess I am saying I hope it don't turn you away, is what I mean. I mean, I cuss sometimes over on my live streams. And I smoke pot on my live streams. So anybody been watching me for a while, they know how I am anyway. So yeah, I'm gonna stop, and we're gonna maybe I'll be able to start something up. Hell, it might be in the middle of the morning. My friend Self Destruct might wake up or decide to finally stream with me. He likes to do that, like in the middle of like just a kind of a incognito. That kind of looked gross, didn't I? Wipe my nose with a damn shirt. And if you got a problem with it, I don't give a damn. Anyway, y'all have a good night. It's been good. Gray cloud. Well, until next time, Gray Cloud, Sage of the Eternal Moment. Over and out. Ditto.